All right, everybody, welcome back. You know we love digging into the weird and wild of space exploration, and you guys definitely delivered this time.
Oh, yeah.
Someone sent us this article, and the headline alone is, well, let's just say it caught my eye.
Definitely an attention grabber.
Warp drive, powered by humans, fueled by beans.
Gotta love the internet, right?
I mean, come on, that's just begging for a deep dive, so let's do it.
Let's get into it.
Okay, so first things first.
Beans.
Beans for warp drive.
Yeah, that's the part that really got me too.
Did you see that coming?
Not in this lifetime, I'd say.
Me neither. So, what's the deal with the beans? Like, why beans?
Honestly, the article's kind of vague on that point.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't, dive into specifics about why beans are the chosen fuel.
Yeah.
It just throws it out there.
Okay.
So it could be, their nutritional content, maybe something to do with how easy they are to grow, in different environments.
Right.
Or, and this is just a wild guess, maybe there's something about their, chemical makeup that's relevant.
For energy, you mean?
Exactly. Something about how they could be converted into energy.
Ooh, interesting.
But honestly, your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, that's a lot of questions, not a lot of answers.
Definitely a starting point for more research, that's for sure.
Totally. Okay, so we've got the humans, they're eating their beans, and somehow this is powering a warp drive.
Right.
The article talks about harnessing collective energy.
Yeah, collective energy.
What does that even mean?
Okay, so that's where things get pretty theoretical.
Okay.
The basic idea, and this is way out there.
I'm with you.
They're talking about putting humans into stasis.
Like suspended animation.
Exactly, like a super long controlled sleep, basically.
Wow.
And the idea is that even in this low energy state, the human body is still, producing some energy.
Right.
So they want to capture that, amplify it across thousands of people.
Right.
And somehow that becomes the power source for the warp drive.
Whoa. So imagine this. You're just chilling in stasis, drifting through space.
Right.
And your existence, your very being, is powering humanity's journey to the stars.
Yeah, it's a lot to process, for sure.
It's kind of a mind-blowing thought, isn't it?
Totally mind-blowing.
But also, how does it even work, practically?
Yeah, that's where the article starts to, hand-wave a little.
Hand-wave.
Gloss over the details.
Yeah, okay.
It does say that reaching warp speed, the crazy speeds we imagine, would take generations.
Really?
Yeah, maybe even centuries, according to this concept.
So not exactly a quick trip, then?
Not at all. It's more slow and steady, multi-generational voyages.
Huh. So less like a zippy starship, more like a space ark.
Exactly. A space ark powered by sleeping humans.
That's definitely a different take on warp speed.
For sure.
Makes you think about, what it would be like for those people on board.
Right, living and dying in stasis, being part of this engine.
That brings up a whole other level of questions, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, a whole bunch of ethical questions.
Is it even okay to use humans as a power source like that?
Even if they are technically asleep, yeah, that's a big one.
And then, what happens when they reach their destination?
Exactly. How do you wake up a whole society that's been in stasis for centuries?
Man, there's a lot to unpack here.
Definitely.
Okay, so we've got beans, stasis, multi-generational space travel, and a whole heap of ethical dilemmas.
And that's not even mentioning the guy who came up with this whole thing.
Oh, right. Elon Thrust. It's his name, right?
Yeah, Elon Thrust. And come on, you gotta admit, that name is just a little too perfect.
It does feel like they're poking a little fun.
Oh, absolutely. Like a little wink to, someone who loves pushing the boundaries of technology.
Yeah, the one who likes to disrupt things.
Exactly. But jokes aside, we got to remember, this is all very, very speculative.
Right, we're talking about bending the laws of physics here.
Totally. It's fun to think about, but it's definitely in the realm of what if?
Yeah, what if indeed?
But it's part of the fun, right?
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's why we do these deep dives, to explore these crazy ideas.
Exactly. Get people thinking about the possibilities, no matter how far-fetched.
And who knows, maybe someday we'll look back at this bean-powered warp drive and laugh.
Right, oh, remember when we thought that was a wild idea?
Yeah. And by then we'll have, teleportation or something even crazier.
Something even more mind-blowing.
Exactly. So keep that in mind, folks. Keep exploring those possibilities.
Don't be afraid to think big.
Who knows what amazing and maybe even bean-fueled discoveries are out there waiting.
The universe is full of surprises.
That's for sure. All right, everybody. Until next time, keep looking up and keep those deep dive suggestions coming.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.